I mean, it's fascinating stuff.
Peelable
Paint. So hello, welcome back to the 991 Gen 2 GT3 project car. And it's exciting to say that because it's been in the works for a while. Now we've had the ducktail fitted, we've had the, as you can hear, JCR exhaust fitted, but now we're heading to Logic. In fact, we're on the driveway to their facility right now, which is a beautiful part of the Warwickshire countryside. And this is where the real transformation begins because the GT3 is getting a new paint job. The last time I mixed my own paint, Aston Martin gave me one of those to take home with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes they're in a hard case, like that, and this goes inside there, and that's like this. And I picked up this one and held it as tight as that one, and it exploded in my entire office.
Yeah,
it went all over the carpet, all over the walls.
That does happen.
Boom, everywhere. New carpet, new paint, the walls, everything.
Oh, wow.
Industrial grade car paint doesn't come out of a carpet, funnily enough.
No, sometimes can't, no.
Here she is, the dirty daily driver. Sorry I've turned up in it in such a mess.
Car gets completely decontaminated, clay barred.
You can obviously see we've had the ducktail on. Now this was off a car which had already had it painted.
Yes.
So when they launched the 991 Gen 1, on the Carrera, they offered an aero kit for it.
Okay.
And this is what was known as Aero Kit 1,
yes,
which is this ducktail wing and this top coat here. JZM, who supplied it, had a customer who had it fitted to his, and it was a black car.
We've got a Bentley Continental GTC. Now this car was done over a year ago in peelable paint.
Was it?
Okay. And this is an Alpina colour that the customer wanted on his car, and we did this from new. So the car actually arrived from Bentley straight from the dealership to us. We applied it from new. Now the customer's now sold the car, and we're now due to remove it. So as you can see, the original grey underneath absolutely hasn't been touched, hasn't seen daylight other than when it came from the showroom.
So it's also protected the paint.
Protected the paint underneath, absolute genuine paint. It's not got a scratch or mark on it, and the green, obviously it's done its job, and that can now just simply be removed.
This is real paint, right? So it sits on top of a peelable membrane.
Correct. So how the process works is the car gets put in the paint booth, we just apply a peelable base coat, which adheres to the original paint, so no sanding or prep is done, it's just purely cleaned, straight over the top, and then genuine paint, as you would if you're going to repair or permanently respray a car, goes on top, and that can be any colour, any finish, matte, satin, gloss, any colour. And we've done chroma flare colours, we've done colours with diamond gloss
dust
in,
and all sorts of stuff in there.
Everything, yeah, absolutely. Wow. It genuinely would not know that that wasn't from the factory.
That looks factory. It's awesome. All right, so today we're going to come away with a mix.
Yes.
Right. But before then, I thought it was good to show these guys the level of work you put into this.
Absolutely.
The car doesn't stay as it is and you just spray over it.
No. So the car comes apart. Certain cars, sometimes we can actually do parts on the car. Just depends the level that we're going to and also what the car is. So this Ferrari has had to have most of the panels removed, especially if you're going to go inside door shuts, etc. There's only one way to do things, and that's properly. And to replicate an OEM finish, so you can see the car is pretty much stripped. You can see it is now black. Originally the colour was grey, but this is Nero Daytona, so it's got the metallic fleck in it also. Yeah. This has all been peelable painted, and it's the only way to have it as an actual genuine painted car. Okay,
right, so this is the palette this is just out of my brain, right? Now what's also about what Logic do is you can do anything, right?
Absolutely.
I kind of made the mistake, well not mistake, but the starting point was PTS, right? And I thought, well, why have something that's available when we can create anything, right?
Absolutely.
This is my old Miami blue car, okay? So pretty primary blue, bright blue. I was thinking about something like this, right? Now, it doesn't have to be exactly that, but this sort of shade was the kind of thing. So how do we go about trying to get something like this?
This is our PPG computer, so we're able to access literally any manufacturer colour here at all. So we can go in, we can put Porsche in,
Wow, look at this. You've got every brand. You've got Pagani colours, everything here.
Everything. And then we've got Porsche there. So we click into Porsche. So we want blue.
Yep.
And then we are able then just to press search and we'll have all the blue Porsche colours.
You are your own PTS shop.
We are.
That's literally what's happening here. Look at this.
1957s, 1968, when the car was produced, when the colour was produced.
Wow.
It's just
so cool.
Yeah.
We are really not far off here.
We're getting there now.
That's unbelievable.
So you can see the colour on the stick.
Yeah.
Before we actually had the whites, you can see how much
Yeah.
difference that's really made.
That's quite nice. But when it dries, you think it's going to go 20%, 10 to 20%
10
darker?
to 20% darker, yeah. Wow.
It's not a million miles off. I mean, look, I've not come here with a, it has to be that area.
Yeah, so what we're going to do,
area.
we're going to mix like 3 different samples of this. So one with a little bit more blue in, one with a little bit more black in, white in, green in, different variations of this.
Yes.
So we know exactly how we've got to this by putting those colours in.
Yeah.
And we either put less white in, more white in, maybe we tint it with a little bit more green, and then you can have those sprayed out in a sample and you can really get to grips with what it's going to look like then on an actual sample.
Perfect. All right, there we have it. Really excited to have this car down at Logic. Massive thank you to Cameron for showing us around. I'm fascinated by the process. One of the things I'm a little bit concerned about is the endless variables. As you can see, create whatever you want. That color really is to give a ballpark flavor of the direction we're going. The final color itself, probably wait until it's done to actually show you. But in terms of a journey, the next time you see this thing, it's gonna be in bits. As always, thanks so much for watching. We shall see you next time. Ciao.